Hey, welcome back to our channel. Today we will explore deeper into a report that caught our attention. Yes, it is about the analysis of whether CEOs are justified to receive that big fat paycheck or not. And also to answer the question of whether the higher the CEO salary, the better the share price performance. Let's find out. Okay, first and foremost, I want to thank UBK here for this wonderful report. They've really done the legwork and I'm just sharing my thoughts on these wonderful insights. Okay, based on the research, the CEO who is the most underpaid, all right, is none other than Yang Zijiang. All right, so Mr. Ren Tian has the lowest salary versus the net profit because he got only 78,000 for his salary when his company earns a whopping 490 million net profit. Okay, if you were to compare, that's a staggering 7,000 times difference. Okay, for Yang Zijiang itself. But other than this outlier, okay, let's take a quick look at the top 20 highest paid CEOs. Okay, and over here, I believe that it shouldn't surprise many people when we see that the three local banks are paying the highest inside the list. Okay, that being said, the three big banks and Wilmar at the number 3 spot seem to be the outliers here because according to a chart that is plotted very nicely in the report, okay, where they compare the CEO performance compensation, versus the share price performance, we see that a lot of the CEOs, their pay are justified with the relative share price performance when you look at the blue dotted average line. Okay, so this like when you plot everything out and you see that a lot of dots are around the blue dotted average. This means that their salaries are around there lah, around well justified. Okay, and before we carry on with the comparison, as usual, we want to help you get our valuable content to you, so we will appreciate it if you can help us to tap the like button and subscribe to the channel, and in return I will share with you a financial meme. Okay, next we move on to the small to mid caps, alright? And we can see here that the disparity is much bigger. As you can see that the dots of the companies are being further apart, alright? Okay, away from the dotted range. Looking at all these charts, right, you remind me of the math statistics that I learned in secondary school again. Okay, notably, there are a few outliers here, right? Namely, Rex, UMS, and Sheng Siong. Their CEO pay range from around 4 million to 7.4 million. Wow, a lot. The pay range is what our government ministers would envy or be jealous about. Anyway, so and this range also includes other much bigger and global companies. Like when we look at the top 20 CEO against, yeah, you can see that we have SGX, CapitaLand Invest, Semcorp Industry, ST Engineering, all within this 4 to 7 million pay range. So, um, you know, on the other hand, we should also be more impartial, right? And zoom in at a more fair comparison. So let's take a look at the net profit, as a percentage of the CEO compensation. Okay, and from these two charts over here, the large caps and the small to mid caps, we can see that the top three companies with the most value for money CEO compensations for large caps are Yang Zijiang Shipbuilding, Singtel, okay, surprisingly, and also SIA. All right. And on the other camp, the small to mid caps are Nanofilm, SGX, and ComfortDelGro. Alright. So all in all, should we as investors accept that the CEO get a sky high pay in return for performance? Well, if you ask me, right, I would say that yes, little correlation, and I would base their performance on how well the business is performing in the long run instead. Speaking of which, it is by coincidence that I did a video on ComfortDelGro, and you can check it out over here. Okay, with that, if you find this video helpful for you, I would appreciate it if you can help me to tap the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Singapore and US stocks analysis. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching and ciao.